next time we speak to him. Let's talk now about local television. If you remember back in December, Cardiff and Swansea were highlighted as being among 21 pioneer locations across the UK for local TV stations. In other words, they had apparently significant levels of interest in local TV from potential operators and audiences. We reported yesterday that the deadline for bids had closed. There are 2 firms bidding for the Cardiff franchise, but no one has applied for the local TV franchise in Swansea. Now, throughout all this, the UK Culture Secretary Jeremy Hunt has been adamant there is a real demand for programming that's more local than that offered by the BBC or commercial broadcasters. So where does this leave the whole idea? Let's speak to Paul O'Connor, production manager for Swansea Telly, which is an online video channel for the city. He told us before he was considering applying for the Swansea franchise. Hello there again, Paul.
Hello there, Gareth.
You weighed it up then and decided not to. Why was that?
We did various reasons, really. The first one for Swansea is, it turns out, it was only 50,000 homes it could actually reach, which is very small for television. And secondly, every report we've seen over the last 5 years has said everybody's leaving television to watch videos on the internet.
Right. Have they misjudged this then, the government, do you think?
I think they're kind of 20 years too late. If Jeremy Hunt had come up with this 20 years ago, I thought it would have been great. It was kind of pre-internet. There was an appetite then, I reckon, for local television, but now people are watching things across YouTube now, and that's where the audience is. You
say that, yet we've had record viewing figures for the Olympic Games recently, but you're talking about not big national events in terms of what people watch on TV, yeah?
Yes, I'm talking about local news.
Right, okay. What's
local events?
You're online. So is that clearly then is the way that you think it should be going?
Yeah, that's how we're going, because it's a lot cheaper. People understand it. People can interact. It's a two-way conversation because people can upload their own videos of their own local events and share their own views of the city. And with Swansea Telly now, we've got hundreds of videos up there, and it's been popular, and it seems to be working.
Are you surprised that there have been 2 bids? I don't know how many homes it's projected to reach, but are you surprised there have been 2 bids for the Cardiff franchise?
Not particularly. I think there's more of a strong media culture in Cardiff, and it's a bigger population as well, so that'll have a lot to do with it. So no, I'm not surprised really.
How tough is it out there to actually raise the revenue? Because presumably you need money coming in from advertisers, sponsors and the like as well, do you?
Really tough, yeah. It's not easy at all. I've been doing community media now for 18 years, all over the country really, and it's particularly difficult at the moment. A lot of it relies on passionate volunteers, really, to keep something like this going. But we're kind of hopeful, really. There's various different ways. Pledge drives are one thing that has been popular, that has worked with us over the years, where you just ask the community who are watching, saying, listen, if you want to keep this going, we need funding, and put it out there. And it's great. People do come back and support us.
Paul, do you think if the area for Swansea had been bigger to take in, say, Llanelli, Carmarthen as well, that would have made it more attractive?
I think it would have, yes. Yeah, definite.
Do you know why it wasn't?
I don't know, actually. I have no idea. I think it was a lot of people were surprised because it was only recently, really, that they came up with the actual figures.
Yeah, it depends how you define local, I suppose, doesn't it? Local quickly becomes regional if you start spreading it out further, maybe.
That's right, yeah.
Okay, well, look, thanks for joining us. That's Paul O'Connor from Swansea Telly, who didn't bid for that franchise. No one did.